welcome. Here we are. Oh my word. The most exciting time ever here at Crafters TV because we are celebrating our 1 year anniversary. Yay! And of course, Crafters TV would not be here without it being the brainchild of one Wonder Woman. And here she is, Sara Davis. Morning, Sara.
Afternoon here. We're at our new time
isn't it? Yes, of course.
I noticed there was an awful lot of you waiting for us on Facebook, on YouTube, and Derek and I were having a bit chat before the show saying, yeah, I hope they haven't been waiting 2 hours for us. I hope this new time is great for you guys. We wanted to find a time that we made sure worked across as many time zones as possible after a lot of feedback from a lot of you. So let us know if this works for you. We've got an amazing 2 hour show planned, haven't we, Derek? I mean, it is just... Derek and I have basically spent all morning getting ready to be here with you right now because it's going to be epic.
We have. We've been sitting around a table, we've been putting our heads together, we've been saying, okay, which bit of awesomeness that is our anniversary week-long celebration should we tell you about first? And actually, to be honest, there is so much. But I want you to know, first of all, about a big number. It's a big number. It's not just a big number. It's not just like 26. It's a massive, mahoosive number, isn't it, Sara?
It is, because we all got our heads together and we said, what can we do for our anniversary event? It's a pretty big deal that we've made it through our first year. And if you look back a year ago, we didn't look anything like this. We've got this fabulous studio now. We've got all these extra friends that join us. But what we thought we would do is 2 awesome things going on. So firstly, every purchase you make all week is double points. Absolutely everything. The deals we've got in the show, shopping extra things from the website, everything you get double points. Then the big number that Derek's telling you about, we are giving away product. So what we thought was, instead of doing like deals where we say you get 10% off here and you get this and you get that or whatever, every big product that we do this whole week, we're going to say, if you buy this, you get this free. What do I say, Derek? I say, you buy this,
you get this free. And it's lots of this, let me tell you, because it goes on and on and on. Bundle after deal after bundle after deal. You get something back. So I tell you what, this is really, really good. So £250,000 worth of product is coming your way for free. You know that our prices are already amazing. You know that our bundles and deals are already amazing. But this week, double points on everything you get, and there's something free coming your way with pretty much every deal you are going to see. Now, listen, we're going to tell you more about the anniversary because we're kind of letting the details out one by one. We've got a lot to tell you, but we've also got something brand new and gorgeous that you must have. And we launched it this morning on Create and Craft, and well, it went crazy, Sara, didn't it?
I've had a crazy, let's just say I've been in here since 6 o'clock this morning showing everybody these edgeables. You know I love edgeables. You know how many masterclasses I've done on edgeables. These are something else because they're nice and simple. You guys are loving the simplicity at the moment. Nice and simple, but very effective. Now, I'm going to show you just a few of these. These are all the demos I'm going to teach you as well, but you can see how gorgeous they are. But because it's the anniversary event, you get the double whammy. So you get the gorgeous brand new edgeables and the big launch day show, but we are giving you things for free. So Derek will take you through all of that, but basically with these new edgeables, you don't have to buy them all. You're going to buy some of them, and then we're going to give you one for free. And we're going to give you some Centura Pearl cardstock for free. So in this show alone, we have £15,000 worth of stuff to give away for free. I'm going to just let you tell that again. £15,000 worth of stuff to give away for free in the next 2 hours. So whatever you're buying, we're giving you something for free. And then if you buy everything we've got, which we're already on a good way to selling a lot of what we've got with these brand new ones. You will get all of this free stuff. So I'll get ready for the first demonstration. I'll let Derek walk you through what you're buying and, more importantly, what you're getting for free. And then I'll go straight into the demos.
Okay, brilliant. It's a deal. And I tell you what, these demos you are going to absolutely love, because they took my thinking about all the edgeables that you've got to a new dimension, and you're definitely going to want this set. So let me walk you through all 8 of the dies in this brand new curved edgeable Christmas die collection. They are awesome. We will start with Happy, which is all of those Christmas decorations there. Remember that edgeable can go in any direction. It can come into the middle, go to the top, go to the bottom. You can layer it up. There's so much you can do with it. And then we have Holly Berries, which is absolutely beautiful. So you can see you've got your gorgeous holly going all of the way through, and imagine how you can colour up those berries as well. It's going to be really, really awesome. Can't wait to see the demos with this one. Then we've got something for all tastes as well. I mean, imagine how that is going to jazz up your Christmas projects. That is traditional trees. Then we have the gorgeous ornate baubles. I mean, look, think about what you can do with those. I straight away want to be paper piecing and doing that technique I learnt with Debbie over the weekend, where you put acetate in the background and then you can use your alcohol markers to create that kind of cathedral window kind of colouring that you can see through and put lights behind and everything. I'm just far too excited, let me tell you. Next up, we have got the Christmas angels. No, that's not Christmas angels, is it? That's dance.
It is.
Is it?
Can you see it's got 2 angels and they're each touching the stars?
Sorry. Do you know, I looked straight to the middle and I thought, there they are. Hark the herald angels sing. There they are on either side. They're absolutely beautiful. Then we have the dancing snowflakes, which are all the way through there, fluttering away. Just such an easy enhancement to any of your Christmas card projects. Then there is more. You've got the snow friends, and this is an awesome. I saw Sara's demonstration this morning on Create and Craft on this one, and I tell you what, oh my word, they look absolutely awesome is the word I'm looking for. Now, in this bundle, at £55.93, $83.93, that's all you're paying for, but that's not all you're going to get, because there is another die here. So the 8th die, which is the night before Christmas, is absolutely yours, coming along for the ride. How apt that it's got the reindeer and the sleigh there, because this one is coming along for the ride for free. And that's not all that's coming for free in this bundle as well, because we also have your pack of 10 Centura Pearl, beautiful Snow White hint of silver. That comes with that as well for free. So when we say we're giving away over £15,000 worth of goodies in this show, well, you have a die and a paper pack in there in this deal for free. Let me tell you, and I have to tell you stock-wise already, and I never like being the bearer of any bad news, but we are 10 minutes into the show, and let me tell you, a third of the stock of this brand new curved edgeable collection for Christmas has already sold out and gone. So you can be as quick as you possibly can to grab this. Now listen, you can break it down if you want to a little bit more. We do these individually as well if you want them as well. But this deal, remember, gives you maximum value because you get the most for free. You get a bonus die and you get the paper pack there as well. $55.93 or $83.93. So you can buy them individually, or you can buy any two for £15 or $20. Right, okay. I hope you're as excited as I am, because I can't wait to see this. Now remember, in this show, we also have a prize bundle to give away as well. Now this is where you come into play in the comments in Facebook and YouTube, because all we want you to do is comment away. Have a look at the prize. Have a look. It's nearly £200 worth, over $260 worth of prize that we are giving away. Have a close look at everything that's in there, by the way. How much of that is on your wish list? How much of that bag is gorgeous, by the way. Let's show you a list of what's in there, shall we? Because this is awesome. I love this free stuff. Yay! Glass mat, guillotine, scissors, ruler, craft knife, spare blades, cutting mat, pokey tool, tweezers, edge crimper, tote case, and the Gemini Mini, that's in there as well. Oh, I didn't spot it the first time. That's a massive prize bundle. And you know what? I am going to pick a winner from everyone that comments on our Facebook and our YouTube between now and the end of the show. I need to get these new times in my head, Sara, but we'll get there.
So let me get this right. All you have to do is comment.
Yes.
So you could just say happy anniversary to us.
Yes.
And you're just going to pick somebody at random.
Yes.
Derek.
Just say hi. Just say hi, Sara. Hi, Derek. Happy anniversary, Crafters TV. Whatever you like. Do it on YouTube. Do it on Facebook. If you're not on both, get on both, because 2 comments, 2 chances, I guess.
So am I right? Because I'm trying to play the system here. So if I commented 10 times, you might be more likely to see my comment than if I just commented once in the whole show.
Well, there is always that small possibility, Sara.
Hey, I'm just saying. So let us know what you think. Let me just tell you, I mean, I loved the show I did on Crate and Craft this morning. I've been beyond excited about this one. I'm just going to walk you through everything I'd like to show you, and I know I won't get everything done, but I'll tell you, and then what we don't get done, I might get a little bit more done in the show later on today, okay? With a very basic edgeable, Derek. Oh, Derek, you're going to love this because edgeables are just brilliant. I know you're just getting started in this. This is fabulous because it cuts in the base. I'm going to start here. But then as well as cutting in the base, what you could do is you could cut just part way up the card, you see, Derek, and then put the floating acetate in to give it that look of floating in midair.
I love it.
Now, you know I love Z cards, don't you?
Yes.
This one here with the baubles. By the way, number 3 most popular design, the baubles, right? This is a Z fold card. So I'm going to show you how to do it later, where we cut the baubles into the front. How incredibly simple is that? Talking about cutting into the front, this one here, can't wait to do this one for you. Honestly, it's my favourite card out of the whole bunch, this one, because it is a stepper card. I'm going to give you all the measurements, I'm going to teach you it, but it's a stepper with the die cut into the front. I mean, is that not off the chart, or is that not off the chart? That's my favourite card in this whole set,
awesome.
right? I'm also, while we're on the snowflake one, I'm also going to show you this one here. So I love this because it's like a bow-fronted card. I know you're thinking what you're saying. A bow-fronted card, if we say it in my posh voice, so you can understand what I'm saying.
Ooh la la.
How fabulous is that? And Derek, imagine doing that one with that over the rooftop, the Santa Claus over the roof design.
Yeah.
That's another one of my favourites in this set. I love it. Whenever we do anything with like Santa Claus and the reindeers, but it's on the curve and it's dropping down, different to anything we've done before. Now another one, do your gatefold cards. I love these gatefolds, Derek, because it's basically a standard straightforward gatefold. If I put my hand behind there so you can see how intricate that edgeable is. If you had to buy that as a punch, I mean, it would be too intricate anyway.
Yeah.
But then doesn't it look brilliant as a gatefold meat? But that same die, are you ready for this one here? That same die has been used on this one. I mean, come on. How awesome is that? With those edges, so it's just a 3-fold card, this one, with the edges cut on the top as well. I'll try and get around to showing you that one. There's the angels. There, can you see the angels now, Derek?
Wow, yes.
So you can see them, and they're both like leaning into the star. I love, it's just so classic. And then the last one in the set, and again, another one I want to try and get to show you, is this one here. How fabulous to do a stepper card with then, on the bottom step, any one of those edgeables. So any one of all the edgeables start, you could be cutting on it. So that could be the Santa and the rooftops. That could be the angel design. That could be the snowflakes. Every design would work perfectly well, okay? Now, I know I feel like I've blown your mind a little bit with all of the stuff. Well, it's nice to give you a bit of an idea of what we're going to be doing, because we've got a 2-hour show. So we've got a whole 2 hours. Yes, we've got loads going on with it being the anniversary, but how awesome that these happen to be launching on the day when you get loads of free stuff. You get double points, you get the chance at winning the extras. I mean, it literally, you've picked a good day to shop. That's all I can say.
Sara, I have to tell you that our viewer numbers right now between all of our platforms where people can watch online, of which we can't see all of them as well, I think we're blowing viewer figures today on Crafters TV, and it's so wonderful. Sara, just very, very quickly, in 10 seconds, take us back to day one compared to where we are right now.
Okay, so on day one, I stood right in that corner where you are, Derek,
Yeah.
right? Didn't have anybody else. I had somebody sitting with a computer in the corner punching the buttons because I wanted to talk to the camera, but then I wanted you to see what I was doing. So one person sitting punching buttons, me running around the studio, so I would have to do all the bits you're doing.
Yeah.
And then when I wanted to demo, we'd put in what we call a still, a picture, and I'd run over to here, and then I'd demo something, and then I wouldn't be able to tidy it down. There's nobody there to tidy it, so I'd have to run back and get ready for the next, and I used to do 3 hours on my own. And it was just crazy.
So now you have 1 year later. Imagine what it's going to look like in 5 years' time. So 1 year later, Sara, is it true to say you've got a bit of an easier life then over there?
Well, most of it. I've got some crafty sidekicks, you see. Now, it's great because Derek or Joe can keep me right. We can just do all the fun crafting stuff. It has been an amazing journey, especially the last few months where I think loads more people have been at home with lockdown. We've had loads more of you watching with us, loads more of ideas in. We've been able to get our viewers participating in the show, been able to get all of our craft experts who couldn't join us, maybe joining us from home. And honestly, guys, this is just the beginning. When you wait and see what we've got planned, even for the next year coming up, I mean, we are really excited about what the future's got in hold here.
It is absolutely incredible. Listen, the reason you come to Crafters TV is to watch the exciting inspiration. I'm sure you love the dies that you've got already, but let's go and see that in action, shall we? So it's time for demo number 1, Sara. Let's do it.
Right, I'm going to go right to the beginning and show you how simple these dies are to use, okay? So I've got the set of all of them, and I'm going to choose a nice simple one first. I'm going to use that snowman, right? So here we go. All of these dies work in exactly the same way. When you take them out, basically this part here stays connected into your card. So you can see the cutting line starts here, runs all the way around the bottom and connects up here. That's what makes these unique and very, very different. Now, they're all designed to work on a 6x6 card base. So you'll see me doing them where we cut along the bottom, we cut in the middle, we do a gatefold and meet them. Whichever way it is, 6x6 or 15 centimetres is the best card base for you to be working on. Now, all I'm going to do with this one, this is a tent-fold card at the top. I'm going to take the die and position it as close to the bottom as I can possibly get it. So you can see we've still got that lovely curvature, but it's meeting on the bottom there. And then I'm going to hold it placed with a little bit of tape in place. Now I always like to put the tape on the bottom part that's going to cut away, so it holds it nice and steady there. Then all we do is we open it up, and I'm going to pop it through the Gemini. Now, if you, any machine that you have, whether it's the Gemini Junior, whatever it is, it's going to work. These are going to work in every machine that's out there. The sheer pressure in the Gemini means you can actually go through and it's going to cut and emboss at the same time. So really intricate, beautiful dies, cut and emboss all at the same time.
Sara?
Yes?
Just a thought. If anyone was thinking about, sort of investing in a Gemini or adding to their Gemini collection, would this week be a good time?
I would certainly think it would be a good time. I think, let me just tell you, just wait till you see the deal that we've got on. I'll get to it. I'm not very far off having this card finished, Derek, and I think I'll get you to walk everyone through it.
Oh, fine by me.
Does that sound like a good plan?
Yeah, fine by me.
Right,
definitely.
Look, I've got Christmas wishes to go on there, Derek, right? And then I thought this looked all right, but look what you can do. You could take that same die again. If I just pop all the little bits out, right? Little bit of craft card. And if I just cut this out again out of craft card, I can show you how we can give it like an even more genuine kind of fancy feel. So when you look at this one here, can you see it's actually the little snow couple stood in front of the fence. And if you take this here and you cut out just the fence. So here is my die. Lift this off. Get the scissors out here, Derek. Let's have a look. We don't need the snowmen. We don't need the little tree. And then I can cut all of this away and we'll cut it away to here. So there I'm left with just the fence part. And actually, if you cut all of this away here, you're left with really just totally the fence. Now, what I've got is, there's that fence there, you see. I've done a one here where I've just run it through the Xyron and got it sticky. So just so that I can show you a little bit easier how to stick this on, look how awesome that fence looks stuck on there. And then all I'm going to do is a couple of little gems, because it doesn't need to be anything fancy. With all the cards that I do with this collection, Derek, you'll find I've kept the decoration really, really simple, right? But look how I mean, come on. How fabulous does that card look? Yet it was a, 3 or 4 minute make? And you could, in the same way that I did this with the little snowmen, you could be doing it with the Santa over the rooftops, you could be doing it with the Christmas trees, you could be doing it with the holly, whatever it is you want. It's always that simple to do.
Tell you what, that is super, super awesome, Sarah. And I tell you what, Sarah has a lot more demos for this collection up her sleeve as well. I tell you what, the comments are going absolutely, they're going off the chart. Off the chart. Now, just a reminder, just in case you've joined us, I can't believe anyone's joined us late, but the viewer numbers are going up and up and up and up and up and up and up. I've got to remind you of a few things. First of all, in this event, because we are now celebrating 1 year of Crafters TV, every purchase between now and the end of the week is double points all week. How incredible. Now remember, we've got a prize giveaway within this show as well, and it is awesome. Really awesome. Nearly £200 worth, over $260 worth of goodies for free. And what do you have to do for it? Do you have to do a crossword? Do you have to do a word search? Do you have to answer any questions? Do you need to pay money to enter? Do you need to buy a ticket? No. All you need to do is to jump into our comments right now, Facebook or YouTube, and literally just say anything. And listen, I'll try and get some comments on the show, but to be honest with you, there are literally thousands of them. Our social superstars, they're all on duty, all hands on deck, the whole of the social media team. That's a lot of people as well, let me tell you, are all on it right now. Just a selection of them. Karen says, hi everyone, love the fact that you're so generous. Already bought the Gemini Junior for my friend. She has been after one for a bit. Haven't got anything for myself yet. Oh, you will, Karen, don't you worry. Pam says, good morning to all my friends at Crafters Companions. You are truly my family. Lisa says, I love this. Buy this. Get this free. Can't wait to see all of the products. Well, let me tell you. Now, I did give you a little bit of a heads up. But if you are thinking of getting your Gemini machine, this is the week to do it. Anniversary week. First of all, double points. We know about that. Secondly, we've got this, well, if you buy this, you get this absolutely free kind of deal going on. So let me show you, because the Gemini machine right now is on what we call an anniversary deal. We've got 12 amazing anniversary deals running throughout the week, but I want to tell you about this one first, because this for me is the most exciting. $179.99 or $249.95 will get you your Gemini machine, which is incredible. It's always incredible value for money anyway. For the power of that machine, it's amazing. But all these goodies that you're seeing here, now it standardly comes with lots of goodies anyway. So when you open the box, if you'd have bought it on any other day, it would have come with free goodies. But today, and this week is an anniversary deal. Just to celebrate a year of Crafters TV, we are giving you £100 or $100 worth of free product. And I tell you what, it's brilliant because you've got stamps and dies in there. You've got embossing folders. You've got all sorts going on in 3D embossing folders as part of your goodies. Remember, it is £100 or $100 worth of goodies coming your way for free if you buy your Gemini this week. Now we've got the same kind of thing going on the Gemini Junior as well, but I'm going to bombard you with all of the deals all at the same time, but I will show you the Junior because I know a lot of people will buy their own Gemini for themselves, and they'll buy a friend a Junior, or you'll add a Junior to your collection as well, because a lot of people see the demonstrations on Crafters TV and say, actually, you know what, I'm going to have a Junior as well. I think some people have their Big Daddy plates in one hand and the Junior plates in the other, and it just makes the projects go a little bit quicker, doesn't it? Now, the Junior is on the same kind of deal as well. So $139.99 in the UK, $199.95 in the US, but it's £100 or $100 worth of free stuff coming your way when you buy your Gemini Junior this week in our anniversary week. And of course, whatever you spend you double it in Club Inspire points. So this could be the week that tips you into, I don't know, quadruple platinum. Who knows? Because it is double points all this week. Now, back to our edgeable Christmas dies, the Curve brand new Christmas edgeable dies. They are awesome. They are amazing, and you will want to see every single one of them, one way or the other, demonstrated, because they are just simply beautiful. And you know that one thing, well, I've always known this, but you know how new I am to Crafters TV and to crafting, full stop. But I'd always thought of edgeables going just one way, the left edge or the right edge. But of course, with these Christmas edgeables, you can take them in any direction. You can hang them down. You can have a gatefold where they come and meet beautifully in the middle. I love the fact they've got that jaunty curve to them as well. They're so, so popular. Let me tell you, the stock is flying out of the door. We started the show with over a third of that stock gone, and I'm hearing it is moving very, very quickly as well. Remember, we're only seeing it for the first time today. This is a premiere right now on Crafters TV on launch day, and we only have a launch day show when we've got something new to show you. Anyway, listen, talking of things to show you, I know Sarah's telling me, right, come on, let me do another one. Go on, Sara, then.
Come on then, yes, I'm chomping at the bit to show you loads. Don't worry, we've got a whole 2 hours. I'm going to get loads of demonstrations done. What I wanted to show you next was how to do this one here, right? This is a card that you can do with any of these edgeables. So it's what I call a bow fronted card. So it's got that little bit of dimension, but not too much, because this is going to fit beautifully well, by the way, into a little 3D envelope box if you want to make one. Now, what I've done is I've started just getting the matting and layering ready. So remember what I said, these work brilliantly well with 6x6 cards. So I've just got a base 6x6 card ready, and I'm going to do like a little side fold. So it's folding at the left, and I've got a little bit of matting and layering done ready to go on the front of the card. So what we need to do now is make that bow front. So what I'm going to do is just get a piece of the black card again and cut it to, let's have a little look, see how deep the edgeable is. So if I look at my edgeable here, my edgeable is about 2 inches, so I'm going to go for about 4 inches, because we can always trim a little bit more off. So 4 inches deep of card. Because this is A4, it's just larger than 8 inches. What I want is to have a slightly, because this is trimmed down a little bit from the 6 inches, this is now just over 5.5. I'm just measuring at the top, by the way. So what I want is, I want to put a fold around the edges so that I get a slight bow on the front. So if I was to go now and do this, score it 1 inch either side like this, 1 inch there and 1 inch here. The bit that's left in the middle from here to here will be just over 6. Because A4 is just over 8. We've scored 1 inch either side, so it's just over 6. And what you'll see is, when I take this around here, you'll be able to see that exactly. So can you see it's just a little bit wider, so that when we put it straight, you get that little bit of a bow on the front. That's how you do it. Just an ever so slightly bow fronted card. If I'd done this and scored it, instead of at 1 inch, I'd maybe scored a little bit deeper still, you're going to have a bigger bow on the front, right? Now, I don't want it to quite take up that much, so I can probably trim a little bit off the bottom. Let's have it not quite as thick. So let's have a look. Maybe take it to 3 inches. Yeah, that's nice. And that's going to just have that little bow on the front, and we're ready to put the snowflake on. So here's the thing, and I'm walking you through this so that you can hopefully learn as we're going. The cut starts here, goes all the way around the top and stays here, which means this part here stays ingrained in the card. So if I was to put it like this, right, and have the snowflake hanging down, that would be brilliant if we put it at the top of the card. But because I want the snowflake coming up, I'm going to position it here like this, because then this bit stays connected, this bit cuts away. So just as we've done with the other cards, you're always going to take a little piece of tape, hold it in place on the bit that's going to cut away. Then we're going to pop it through the Gemini. So I'm just going to put my base plate, I'm going to put my clear cutting plate, my top cutting plate on there with the magnetic in, make up the sandwich, and through we go. Now, the black card lends itself really, really well to having a little subtle hint of silver on as well if you've got your gilding waxes. So this is going to work perfectly with those gilding waxes. If I take this here, I can see that's cut an absolute dream. lift this off. Yep, and then this is when, let's have a little look. Yeah, you just want to make sure your die is lifted off there. Can you see how that stays connected? If I just get the pokey tool and we poke these little bits out that we don't want, that stayed connected at those sides. So all we need to do from here is come and cut down. In fact, I'm going to just cut off to the edge there. Cut away the piece that we don't want. There we go. So that we're left with just that snowflake. How fabulous does that look?
This
and do you know
is
what?
the genius thing about an edgeable, isn't it?
Isn't it
It's
so
actually,
clever?
However clumsy you feel, however you think, oh, I'll never be able to do that. Do you know what? It's the simplest of things, isn't it? Which gives you massive, massive, impressive results.
Derek, every card I'm going to show you in this show, every one you will look at it and think, oh, that was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
And that's the beauty of them. The work is in the product. The edgeables do the work for you. You can just have fun putting the cards together. All right?
Can I just share something with you, Sarah? Because
Go
we've
on.
got, I mean, literally there are thousands and probably, it's no word of a lie, probably to say tens of thousands of messages that are coming in via Facebook and YouTube, because I think we've got our biggest viewership that we've ever seen, let me tell you. You've changed my life, says Fiona Fletcher on Facebook, and given me so much to look forward to. Thank you so much, Crafter's Companion, and all your amazing products and crafting tips. You have a fabulous team. And just another one very, very quickly as well from Alison on Facebook. She said, you started Crafters TV a year ago and you were all on your own, but look what a year can do. So many people watch from home. You're all such an inspiration and brilliant fun to watch, and you make us feel we can craft away even if we think we're not good enough. And that, to me, as someone who came in, let's say cold to crafting, like not cold, not anti at all, but I had no experience whatsoever. And I tell you what, within a few weeks, well, within minutes, in fairness, of meeting Sara, that's it. You are inspired straight away, and all of this incredible team in the Purple Kingdom, as I like to call it, Sara.
The Purple Kingdom. And you know what? I defy anyone who can start watching us and not get totally hooked on crafting. I mean, look at Derek. He's only been at this. I mean, it feels like it's only been a matter of weeks, Derek, and he's been making all sorts.
I know.
So even people from, backstage who've just joined our team, never done any craft before, absolutely loving it and totally getting into it. Right, let's have a look at this. Do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to raise this up with a couple of little globules of glue gel. This card has come together so quickly and so easily. But the same way that I've done this with the snowflake, Derek, you could be doing it with any one of the designs that we've got on this show. So look at that. And then I've got a nice little here we go, nice little globule on the back of there. That can go on the top. And that card has been really quick and easy, as was the last one, as will everyone I'll show you today. Be really quick and easy to put together, but massively effective because of that, like the 3D element that comes from this. So there you go. Fabulous. So
awesome, Sara. Everything about this deal, I mean, actually, to some respects, you think celebrating a first anniversary that we wouldn't launch a brand new product on that same show as well. But you know the rate of everything that happens here, and you just want everything, don't you? You just want everything in your collection straight away. As soon as you see the awesome demonstrations, as soon as you see how simple it can be. Let me show you the entire collection again, because they are superb. I love it. I love. Because again, it's a new project, or adding to the cards that you're already making. Stock update, by the way, we've gone to 40% of the stock sold out and gone. I'm not at all surprised. It's a very, very popular collection. This is launch day. That's why we have launch day to launch something brand new. This is it today, and isn't it exciting? So we've got Bearing Gifts as your first one, and look at those gifts just hanging down. It's wonderful. Puts you in mind of those Christmas decorations that you used to have up in the top of the room. I don't know whether you did that across the pond, but you certainly used to do it. Put big decorations in the top of the room here in the UK, and we don't do it quite so much these days. Look at that. Here's the second one called Holly Berries, which is beautiful. Now you can gem up those holly berries. You can can colour them, you can use your metallic markers, you can throw all of your embossing powders at them. Listen to me, I've got loads of ideas for these as well. They're absolutely beautiful. You also then have your traditional trees, which again are superb. This makes such lovely banners, and you can put them left, right, up, down, up and down, left and right. It's completely and utterly up to you. It's really, really cool. Then we've got ornate baubles, those Christmas decorations, as you call them, over the pond. Imagine again the wonderful decoration, the wonderful colouring of these. It's even better sometimes when you cut them out onto black, isn't it? Because you get that wonderful silhouette and the true shape of these. They're beautiful. Then we go to our Christmas angels. So you've got the angels either side looking into the Star of Wonder there in the middle. Sorry, I'm behind this and looking at it upside down and trying to point in the right place. So there are the two angels, and then you've got those 3 stars of wonder in the center. It's like a film. The more you watch it, the more you see in these. Such intricate detail, isn't it? It's beautiful. And then we go to the dancing snowflakes, and that kind of speaks for itself. But imagine recutting those in your glitter cards, and your mirror card as well would be just awesome, wouldn't it? Then snow people, snow friends, beautiful. And remember, recut it again and layer different elements of it up. So you could snip out just the snow people and layer them up onto something completely and utterly different if you wanted to, which is absolutely brilliant. Now, that's all you're paying for in this deal, and we've seen 7 amazing dies so far. Now, because we're on anniversary time right now for the whole of this week, this die, which is called Night Before Christmas, and you'll recognize the design for Night Before Christmas as well, because we have seen it in some of our Christmas creator cards and other designs as well. So it keys in really, really nicely with other ranges that we have here at Crafters Companion. That die is free, completely and utterly free. And so is a pack of Centura Pearl, Snow White, Hint of Silver. That is also yours free, because within the course of this 2-hour show, we are determined, Sara and I and the team at Crafters Companion are determined to give away over £15,000 worth of product just in this show, because by the end of the week, we've got to have given away £250,000 worth of our product to you for free. And that's not the only thing that can be free in this show, by the way, as well. Just a quick reminder on this bundle, because everyone's running over to the website now to get it. £55.93, $83.93 gets you all 8 of the dies. Remember, you're only paying for 7 of them. You get 1 free and the Centura Pearl free as well. Now, because it's anniversary week, I've got cards galore. I mean, I'm just like, I've got a full pack here, let me tell you. We've got 12 anniversary deals going on right the way through the week. You can take advantage of these all week, but to be honest with you, the sooner you do it, the sooner it's yours. And there's always the possibility that however big the stock, well, let me show you the first one as an example. So the tape pens. How popular are the tape pens? How recently was that we got the tape pens back in stock? It was within the last 7 days that they came back into stock, and we've already done some really, really hot deals on these, and you've all been stocking up. But this is your anniversary deal. So what do you get free in this one then? Well, you get 6 tape pens, but you're only paying for 5 in this one. So there's a free one coming along for the ride there. $19.95 in the UK, $29.75. And you're thinking to yourself, they won't do the same on the Dotty pen, would they? They wouldn't do the same on the Dotty tape pen. Oh, yes, we would. Oh, yes, we would. There it is. $24.95 in the UK, $34.75. And your 6th Dotty tape pen is free. Now, we've also put some other bundles together for you, like an ultimate crafting bundle. This is absolutely brilliant. I think I need this. Of all the things I've already shopped for recently, I think I need to add this to my shopping list as well. So with this, you get such a lot. You get the tote bag, which is just totally awesome. You'd think that would be, I mean, honestly, you'd think that would be most of the cost of the bundle already, wouldn't you? But you get the low tack tape, you get your scissors, you get your tweezers, and coming along for free is your Kalau tacky glue, your fine tip applicators, which you need, and your pokey tools. They're all free, part of this £250,000 worth of product giveaway. It's amazing. We haven't stopped there either. I told you we put 12 of these wonderful anniversary deals together. So here's the ultimate glue bundle, which is really, really good. So with that one, you have your tacky glue and your all-purpose, and we send you the fine tip applicators free of charge. £7.98, $14.44. Then we've got a tool collection. Now in this one, you get the acrylic ruler with the metal edge, you get the craft knife, and we throw in for free the edge crimper there as well as part of our anniversary giveaway. £9.98, $13.30. Now the glue gun, I haven't had a chance to talk to Sara about the cost of the glue gun already. This is just available in the UK, obviously because it's an electrical item. $9.99 is a ridiculous price anyway for the glue gun, but with this we're sending you the 10 glue sticks as part of the deal, so it's free. So they are part of our giveaway there. I think our glue gun is priced too low anyway in the first place, but that's just my personal opinion. What do I know? Anyway, let's move on, because we've got your complete plate collection for the Gemini. How many people I hinted yesterday, didn't I, that actually there will be quite a few people who want new plates for the Gemini machine. They want a fresh start, they want more, they want replacements, whatever it might be. Well, with this, at £49.95 or $74.75, you'll get the metal cutting plate and the storage bag for free as part of our £250,000 worth of product giveaway. I can't believe I keep saying that. It's such a massive number to just give away. You think about the kind of situation that we're in. If you think about it, like there's an economic situation going on in the world right now. The world has turned upside down in the last 12 months. And here we are celebrating. I have to say, you know, it's our success, but it's your success ultimately, because the more of you guys that come and shop with us, the more we can order and the bigger we can buy and the better deals we can do for you. So it really is it's a two-way street. I tell you what, Sara and her team, well, I don't know what's happened to our FD, our financial director. Must have been sent on a holiday, I'm thinking, for this week, because there's just money falling out of the door every second, and the website's so busy. So bear with us. Lots and lots of you are commenting. It's in fact thousands of you. Susan, for instance, on Facebook says, I'm 6 times platinum and it's growing fast. Lots and lots. Robin Miller says, I'm so glad I found Crafter's Companion. Tracy says, I love how Sara explains everything. Sara gave me confidence. You have such wonderful shows, says Kathy. I adore how you teach us all of the supplies so well. Listen, stay right where you are. Don't go anywhere, because we've got more amazing demos from Sara coming in just a second. Just to give us all a moment just to breathe and to go and check out our baskets or whatever. Here is how you can watch and shop the show at the same time.
Hi, I'm Joe from Crafters TV, and I'm here to show you how you can grab the best deals and shop whilst you watch during our shows. So the best way to watch us is always on Crafters TV. Head on over to our homepage and go to Crafters TV. You can see all of our shows, offers, and even shop while you watch. Now if you want to get involved and comment along, head over to our Facebook page. Come say hello, ask us some questions, and lol with us. Or you can watch us on YouTube. Simply head to our Crafters Companion YouTube channel. Got a smart TV? You can even AirPlay directly onto your big screen. We're constantly adding new and exciting shows to our schedule, so don't forget to check in. It's never been easier to have us in your living room. It's always fun here at Crafters TV, so come join us as we create every day.
Oh, amazing. Thank you so much for being here today as well, because this is the start of what will be a high octane week. What I would do is I would clear the diary this week, because you're going to need to be with us one way or another all the way through to the end of the week. I'm so excited to be here with Sara on day one. Let me just tell you, out of the over £15,000 that we plan to give away in this show, we have given away well over £5,000 of that already. So we are well on our way, Sara, to that £250,000. You just watch the pound notes worth of product flying out of the window.
I know, but do you know what? It's like our give back week to you. That's why we wanted to have something really awesome. So we've got the double points, which means on anything, not just the deals we've got in the show, but if you're talking about anything in the website, you've got those double points on everything. Plus we've put together all these amazing deals. And the way we've done the deals this time is to just basically give something away with everything. So for example, usually when there's a deal going on, you would say excludes machines, or excludes the new product launches or whatever.
Yes.
No. If you're buying today's new product launch, you're not buying all of the dies, you're buying some of them, we're giving you one for free, and we're going to throw in some extra card stock. If you're buying a machine today, oh no, we're not excluding it for the deal. We're saying fill your boots, have the double point on the machine. Oh, and by the way, we'll give you 100 quid worth of stuff to go with it. No matter whether you're buying the big one or the junior one, it literally is. It's our give back to you to say thank you. It is a once a year thing. I didn't even know when we started, Derek, if we'd get to a year on and still be here a year later. It feels like such a big achievement, and it's you guys that have put us here, so it's you guys who can fill your boots and celebrate all week.
I'm so glad you are still here, Sara, because I tell you what, I have joined one of the happiest families I have ever joined. It's so good to have your company. Sara was just saying there, if you were thinking about getting a deal like this, which as Sara says is brand new product, here we are in a massive promotional activity, I think most businesses call it, but this is brand new product. That's right, you don't do heavy discounts on brand new product, you don't give people double loyalty points for brand new product, you exclude certain things, you put them in a sacred corner. How many times have you gone into a store and they say sale up to 70%, you go in, all the new stuff, this is not included in this promotion. How many times have you seen that? This Christmas Edibles collection, by the way, oh my word, there are so many of you with us right now. I have to tell you, if you are thinking about getting it, I think you need to look fairly lively because half of our show stock has been snapped up straight away. Remember, it's double points on everything. I have to remind you as well, get a comment in on Facebook or YouTube today and you've got the chance of winning one heck of a prize bundle by the end of the show. Do you know, I was just looking at the clock, Sara, thinking, oh, we're running out of time, but we're not. Like, it's just the first hour, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
It's the new
time. It's our new time, Derek. It's our new time. And I think everybody seems to be loving it anyway, from what I can read in the comments.
Oh, honestly, there are so many comments, and please do keep them coming in as well. The more you comment, by the way, the more likely you are to be picked out by me at the end of the show to win a very special prize bundle. But listen, I'm going to show you that bundle, not now. I'm going to show you it after our next demo because these edibles are so exciting. We need to get as many demos in from Sara as we possibly can. So where are we off to next, Sara? Right,
well, I'm going to show you another technique because remember, we've done the very basic where it just cuts along the bottom. Then we've done the one where you've got the dome front on it. Now I'm going to show you a gatefold card. So these are brilliant to do these sorts of cards with, where you have the gatefold meeting in the centre. So I'm going to walk you through that. And the great news is they're super easy to do. So what you're going to need is a sheet of I'm just using some plain white card. And I'm going to use a scoring board here. Now, what you want your finished card to be is pretty much a 6x6. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just score one little notch before the 3 because this is A4 cardstock. So if I go both sides, one little notch before the 3, that should give me roughly a 6x6 card. I don't think it'll quite meet in the middle. No, it's not there. But let's have a little look. It's exactly 6 inches. Oh, you can't see it along the top. This line here is the 6-inch line. So we're all looking good there, Derek. And it doesn't matter that it doesn't meet exactly in the middle because we're going to do the die cutting down there. Now, same here. If I just bring this in, I'm going to trim this off to 6 inches this way as well. So what I end up with is a gatefold card at 6 inches square. Then what we're going to do, we're going to take that first die. This is where it doesn't matter about the meeting in the middle. Remember what I said about these die cutting, Derek. There's your start of your cutting edge. Runs all the way around. All this top edge is cutting to here. This bit stays connected. So we want to keep it connected to our card here. Right? So can you see we're there? We're connected to the card. I'm going to take this up as far towards the edge as I can go, while still, actually I'm going to work off these edges here. Can you see I'm going to get it flat there and flat at the top. It's up to you if you want to have it like that or you want to tilt it a little bit like this, whatever feels right for your card. And I'm going to pop that in place, Derek, and hold it in place with a little bit of tape. Now, here's the good news, right? As long as you can see what I'm doing, I'm going to do this at both edges. So you, by all means, get going with your comments, Derek, or chit-chat away or whatever.
Oh,
as long
I
as
tell you
everyone
what,
can see me, we're all good.
there is so much to keep up with as well. Keep those comments coming in. Lots of people saying, oh, I'm loving this, like buy one, get one free, or get this and get that free. It's just absolutely brilliant. It's a winning formulation, actually. Most of us, when we were first told about this, were like, what? What? That's like massive. That's like, I mean, if you think about how good what we do every single day of the week is, do you know what I mean? You kind of think, well, how do you better that? And of course, Sara never stops coming up with ideas with her amazing team over in CCHQ in the times where she's not demonstrating, that odd 10 minutes a month where she's not making cards. It's incredible. Hannah says on Facebook, so glad I discovered you a few months ago. Definitely given me my mojo back, and so many great products. Lots of people, of course, have met friends through Crafters TV and Crafters Companion as well, which is really, really good. Ro on Facebook says, Sara and the team have got me through some rough times over the last few months. There's been lots going on, and it's been really nice to find others to craft with as well. Love this company and community. Well, you know how much love, there is around what we do as well. It's not just, here we are to make cards and here we are to sell you something. No, absolutely. This is a complete relationship. It really is. We all care for each other. We all love each other. We all get together via the love of craft as well. I have never ever seen such a really, really nice and caring and sharing community. Even the love that you've shown me over the last couple of weeks. I was a stranger to you a few weeks ago, and you've just been so kind. You really have. Pamela on YouTube, she says, my daughter watched the show where Joe read my comment about me sending her a mini. It made her cry.
Oh, that's so lovely.
I know. I hope Crafters Companion and Sara realise how many lives they touch in such a wonderful way. And do you know what? I hear that again and again and again and again. I've got thousands and thousands of comments coming in via YouTube and Facebook, and keep them coming as well, because one comment today could win you a prize bundle, which is the best part of £200. It's over $260 worth of goodies, and all you need to do is pop a comment right now in on our Facebook page or on our YouTube, whether you're saying happy anniversary, where you're telling us how you found Crafters Companion and Crafters TV. Just come in and say hello, because we are celebrating for the whole week, the whole of this week. I'm with you today, Joe's with you through the rest of this week, and I'll be back with you at the weekend as well. But we're going to spend the whole week just celebrating and sharing with you how far we've come from day one, and Sara and someone filming on a phone, and Sara on her own in this corner, to where we are right now. Just imagine where we can take this journey in 5 years' time. Awesome. I love that colouring of the tree, of the detail there, Sara. That's amazing.
It's fabulous, isn't it? Now, I did a little bit, just a tiny little bit of matting and layering before the show, just so that I could kind of focus my time on making the cards. So I know I've done a little bit of that ahead of time, and actually I haven't got it very straight, but doesn't matter. You'll get the idea. Look what I'm going to do here as well. Just those little red berries. I'm going to just give them a little bit of a metallic colour on here. Really easy to do, whether you want to colour them in, whether you want to do them. I did some with little specks of glitter glue before. They looked really, really good. But the designs really lend themselves well to just that little bit of extra work on there.
You could get some of those little hunky-dory jewels as well, couldn't you? They would go on there beautifully, wouldn't they?
They would be absolutely perfect. The little red ones would be perfect for on here, those. I'm just doing whatever's nice and quick for the demo, because I've got so many demos to share with you. I was thinking about pushing us to go for a new record today, Derek, and then I thought I might just tip you over the edge with everything else we
do have to do. Rather a lot to get through, don't we? Aside that, see, you decided to launch a new product at the same time as we celebrate an anniversary with 12 whoppers of anniversary deals as well. Like, there's a lot to take in today as well. Oh, and we've got 2 shows, so we might let you do some more with this afternoon as well.
Isn't that fabulous? Isn't that just absolutely gorgeous?
Beautiful.
And doesn't it look so effective? So there's 3 techniques we've learned. We've learned our into the bottom, we've learned our bow front, and now we've learned how to do our meet in the middle gatefold card. Should we do the biggie next? Should we do my favourite one? Should I get ready?
Yeah.
I'll get ready for this one. You're going to need to give us a few minutes to clean up. Get your pencil and paper out ready. I'm going to walk you through all the sizes. I'll teach you how to do this one in a few minutes.
Perfect. Sounds good to me, because that gives me a little bit more time to remind you about just how awesome this week. If you've just joined us, by the way, because I know people are joining us all the time. It's our anniversary here at Crafters TV. Who knew? It's a year later, and here we are. We've changed times for you as well, just to give you a little bit of a lie-in on the west and the east coast, which is pretty good, isn't it now? So remember the new hours. And remember now, you're only going to have a 1 hour gap between one show and another. So it's time to dash off, grab some lunch, maybe copy one of the demonstrations or pick up the inspiration and write all the measurements down for what you're going to be doing after the second show, because we've got Monday Makers coming up later as well. So let me just give you the heads up as well, because I'm still trying to get my head around this as well, because Sara's been keeping a lot of it under wraps until we all got together this morning. The whole production team got together this morning, and we said, right, here is how it works. We are literally giving away this week, between now and the end of the week, £250,000 worth of product here at Crafters Companion. Why on earth? Why on earth would we do that? Because we're celebrating with you. Because without you, we wouldn't be here in the first place. So you know what? It's win-win for both of us here. Every single show has extra prizes in it as well, which is really, really good. I want you to look out for the golden gifts that are on the website as well, because they're always an indicator that something's coming along free. All of our deals and our bundles, a huge amount of them, you're going to get something free coming along for the ride. Can I show you? I'll show you a really good example of that. Well, actually, let's recap this deal first, because that's a good example of it as well. So this is your brand new, launched today, only launched officially in the UK at what? 6:45 this morning, Sorry, it was like the middle of the night here in the UK.
It was, I can tell you, as I got up at that time.
It was launched this morning at Dick Dock o'clock, as we call it. £55.93, $83.93 gets you 8 incredible, brand new, curved Christmas edgeable dies. There are 8 of them. You're paying for just 7 at that price. You get the 8th die for free, and also a pack of Centura Pearl, a 10-pack of Centura Pearl, hint of silver as well, coming along for free as part of our £250,000 worth of product giveaway. We love it. So grab that deal right now while you can. Now listen, you can break that deal down if you've got favourites in particular that you want to go for. If you've got a different budget you're working with, you can break that down into individuals. You can break that down into a multi-buy as well. In fact, the cool multi-buy on that is 2 for £15 or $20, or you can go individually $7.99 or $11.99. Now, we've got anniversary deals running all weekend long. No, all week long. Sorry, my head's still on Sunday. I was here Saturday and Sunday as well. My brain needs to know it's Monday now, a brand new week. So for the whole of this week, well, I say for the whole of the week, this week, provided the stock can withstand, we've got a special deal on the Gemini machine for you as well. So if you want to go for a full-size Gemini machine or a junior Gemini machine, you will pay, well, here's the deal, for the Big Daddy Gemini. $179.99 in the UK, $249.95 in the US. You get all the goodies that come for free as standard. So all of your plates and free dies and other goodies, as I know. My box was only opened within the last 2 or 3 weeks. Once Director Daniel had come around and removed the polystyrene that I can't be anywhere near. But aside that, you are going to get an extra £100 or $100 worth of free stuff, and they're amazing dies as well. Incredible dies that come for free with your machine. Over £100 or $100 worth of free dies and embossing folders, and there's a 3D embossing folder in there. There are stamps in there as well. Incredible. So that's number 1 of our anniversary deals. We're doing the same with the Gemini Junior as well. So if you want your Gemini Junior, it's the same deal. Now, there's a price difference between the Junior and the Big Daddy. Of course there is. But when you think it's just either $139.99 in the UK or $199.95, and you're still getting £100 or $100 with the same free bundle you get if you buy a big Daddy Gemini right now, you get with the Junior. Something's really not making sense here, Sarah. I don't know if you thought about this, but anyway, listen, we love it. It's all about you getting free stuff. It's amazing. Now, if you want a complete plate collection for your big Gemini, here it is. $49.95 in the UK, $74.75 in the US, and for that you will get, remind me which plates it is that we get for free in this one. Oh, it's the metal and the plate storage bag you are getting for free as part of our £250,000 worth of product giveaway this week on our anniversary. I mean, awesome, stellar, out of the park, shut the front door, back door, and all of those. There you go, I've stolen everyone's catchphrases there. There you go, that's amazing, isn't it? And there are, how many did we do? We did 1, 2, and 3 there, didn't we, of the anniversary deals? There are another 9 anniversary deals that you'll find live on the website right now. How you keep track of all of this, I just have no idea, but it's just awesome that you do. So keep buying. Remember, everything you're buying, you're getting something free with, aren't you, on all of these awesome deals? Plus your points are double. Oh yeah, and just by commenting, you've got an hour now to get a comment in to our Facebook page or our YouTube channel for this show, and you could be winning this. Look, let me show you this bundle of goodies that could be coming your way. There is so much in that bundle as well. It's brilliant. Should we just show you a list of what's in there as well? Because it's really, really good. So you get a glass mat, a guillotine, scissors, ruler, craft knives, spare blades, cutting mat, pokey tool, tweezers, edge crimper, the tote case, and the Gemini Mini all come in that prize bundle. It's nearly £200 worth, over $260 worth, and it could be yours for nothing. You might not even be a customer yet of Crafter's Companion. You're just in and you're watching and you're commenting on YouTube or Facebook. I'll be picking a winner within the next 58 minutes. In the meantime, Sarah, you ready for that big dramatic demonstration of that amazing card?
I am ready and raring to go. How are we getting on, by the way? We've got plenty of this left, have we?
I hope so. I hope so. Oh, no. How many? 50? Say again, 60. Sorry, I need to get that cleaned out. 60% of what, I mean, we know how sizable this stock was as well. We also know that we've probably got our biggest viewership that we've seen so far on Crafters TV coming in via our channels right now. 60%. So we are approaching 2/3 of that sizable stock, Sarah, as well. We needed it.
I know, and I'll be really honest, that's everything we can do. So we have got all of the stock we can have. When that bundle deal's gone, you'll still be able to get the multi-buys on the individuals. But if you want all 8 in the collection, that is, and I went and checked before the show when I saw how many of you had pre-ordered before the show, and that is everything we've got, because we've had stock go out to HSN, we've had stock shipped to Create and Craft, we've had a ridiculously busy morning this morning. When we ordered the stock for this show, we didn't know that the show was going to fall on Crafters Anniversary weekend. We only worked that out a couple of months ago. So had we done that, we would have ordered extra stock, knowing that more people would be buying because of the freebies, because of the double points. So yes. So if that runs out before the end of the show, there's nothing I can do about it. Although at least then know we will have given away £15,000 of the free stuff.
Yes.
So it'll have been a really awesome show for you guys. Just not for the people who couldn't watch us live. But let's not focus on that. Right, I'm just so excited that you guys are loving it. So I'm sat reading all of the comments in, seeing everything go up and just seeing everybody as excited as we are here. Oh, it's wonderful. Before I start my next demo, can I give a quick shout out? How awesome. Have you seen my gorgeous carnations, Derek? How wonderful are our carnations. So, you see, it's our first anniversary paper. You know how we get it? So the first anniversary is paper.
Of course
so
it
we
is.
thought we'd have loads of beautiful flowers in the studio, and we thought we'd have carnations. And so the wonderful Terry and Wendy have made us loads and loads of gorgeous carnations. I was so thrilled when they arrived. They've made all these gorgeous carnations. So huge, huge thank you to Terry and Wendy, who have just, I mean, look at these. How fabulous are they? We're so very, very lucky. So if you see lots of carnations all over the studio for the next few days, you know who to thank for them, right?
They're beautiful.
So I'll pop them back before we start. Right, here we go. I said I would show you how to do this one. This is one of my favourite styles of cards to do with edgeables. And I think I might have shown it once before on Crafters TV, but once you've got the measurements, this is actually super easy to do, okay? Now, you can do this with any type of stepper card. So any type of stepper card, as long as your step is close to 6 inches, because your die cut is 6 inches. This one here, can you see it's not? It's a 5.5 inch tall card. So we've cut the snowflake off the top, and I'm going to show you how to do that. So here we go. For anybody doing this for the first time, you're going to get your scoreboard out. What I've done is, to give you nice, easy, round measurements, I've taken a piece of cardstock and I've cut it to 7.5 inches wide so that it's a nice round number. And I've cut it along here, just so you know, to 11 inches wide. So 11 by 7.5. And what we're going to do first of all is we're going to pop the long edge up against the side, and at 4 inches, so it can be wherever you want, but I like to do it around about 4 inches, you're going to put the score line, not quite all the way down the middle, but we're going to put the score line partially of the way down the middle. Then on this half, we just want to fold it in half. So we come along, half of 11 is 5.5, so you just score at the 5.5 line. That's how it's going to be the side of the stepper. Then on the other side, so I like to flip it over. Here's what I want you to do, okay? I want you to go 1.5 inches, right? So 1.5 inches here. And then what goes up must come down. So you must come back down at 3 inches. Then the next step, we're going to go 3 inches. So we're going to go up to 6, okay? And then we're also, oh, do you know what? I usually do it at the, I usually do it on my long big score. When I did this one, first of all, I did it on my big score, so I've got more scoring. Are you ready? Because I do, here you go, when I do this one.
That is big, isn't it?
And you see, so I do it at 6, and then 8.5, because it keeps going on this one. 8.5, and then also 9.5, right? So just because I wanted to make sure I give you the measurements, I worked this one out on the big score. So 1.5, 3, 6, 8.5, 9.5, and then this one over here is giving you it basically at the halfway point, which is 5.5 inches.
I think that's
so then what you do?
Than me, that scoreboard.
Oh, you do. Everybody needs a big score in their life if they haven't already got one, right?
So I've got it to my list.
I've got that away in the back of the studio. They're ready, right? Here's what we're going to do. We are going to just bring in ruler and cutting knife, and I'm going to use a metal edged ruler. And then on this here, you see, I'm just going to go all the way down here, which means that we get the card that folds in half at this edge. And then this side, you see, has got a step, and then a step there. So that you get this nice, even set of steps all the way over. And that becomes your stepper card, okay? Now, what we're going to do is we're now going to put the edgeable up here. So because that's the right length, look at this, if I bring in, I'm going to get that lovely snowflake edgeable again here. So this is why I say it could be any edgeable, and I've taught loads of different styles, whether it's a centre step, whether you're going to do it whereby you've got steps at either side and you want to cut down the middle, or you do elevating steps as you go. The step can be anything you want, but here's what we're going to do, Derek. We're going to pop this on, and can you see this is taller than the base part?
Yes.
Do not worry, all right? Because when you'll see, when we cut it through, we're just going to adjust the card to make that work. So that goes onto there. This will still fit on your junior plates through your larger Gemini, by the way. So yes, it's going to work if you want to cut this on your junior, but I like to always have the bigger Gemini out with the junior plates so that I'm ready. Oh, hey, right, stop. What you need to be, though, is just be careful. Right. And you see, just going to get all your dies lined up together. And then offer these in at the same time, because I'd usually push my plates in, and I can't because I've got a bit of paper in there. I'll move this out the way so you can see. Just offer them in, kind of all even up. So there we go. So that comes in. It's going to cut that snowflake design. Can you see? Absolutely perfect. When I lift this off, I'm just going to take that out of here so we don't tear the cardstock. There we go. Lift that off and you can see all that detail cut in.
Yeah.
Now, where that is going over the edge, just come in with a pair of scissors, right? And just cut up to that start of that line. and that will come away. All of that will then fall away perfectly well.
Oh, so the scoreline was almost irrelevant there, wasn't it?
Totally irrelevant. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out this part here so that it doesn't fold over the edge. There we go. And actually we don't need all these little bits. I can just cut that off so we're left with just the snowflake on the top there. So that then when that all folds up, and I'll show it to you, we get that lovely step coming up, and then that snowflake still comes and just comes right off the top. Isn't that really clever?
Brilliant.
Everything's clever when you know how to do it, okay? And then all I'm going to do, and I've kept the decoration of the card really, really simple. So on the inside, I've just got here a nice piece of cardstock. I'm just going to put that on the inside so that you've got that nice kind of a pattern showing behind there. And then I've got some other little pieces here. So what we're going to do with this is going to come up the side. So again, a little bit of tape on the bottom there. And I'm going to put that, let's fold all those steps in. I'm going to put that up the edge there. Let's have the poinsettia at the bottom. There we go. It's a beautiful, it's a lovely paper, this one. It's one of my favourite papers that we do.
Gorgeous, isn't it?
But it's like the blue poinsettias, which I just thought were really different. And there we go. So there's the piece on there. Little bit on the front here as well. So we've just got some plain design on the front. Now then, this element here, because you've got the curve in them, watch what I do here. I'm going to put plenty of tape down. So I think I'll go with my dotty tape pen just because it's easy, right? Plenty of tape down on there. And I've just cut some swirls. I'm a big fan, by the way, of just doing some lovely detailed swirls. And that dotty tape pen, are you ready for this? Couple of little tips, watch. If you get your dotty tape pen and just pop a little bit on like that, right? Then you can rub away the extra that you don't want. Can you see that? So a little bit of the dotty, pop it down, and the dotty rubs away really, really well because it's not as strong of a glue. So you can easily rub it down. So I've got some dots in there, little bit for you on there as well. And then we can rub away the bits we don't want. And then I've just die cut a nice big snowflake that will go in there. And then I've just got a couple of little silent light on there. It's just going to go down the corner here. How super simple was that to decorate? But how fabulous does that card look? And it's just about knowing the measurements, knowing how to do a stepper like that. They're really easy cards, and I've done loads of different ones. As long as you've got a stepper, every one of these edgeables can cut down that side of the stepper and look that awesome.
And just remember, the 24th of August, our anniversary launch day, so that you can come back, when yours arrive, you can come back to that demo and you can go, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that. I'm going to find my combination of colours, my combination of papers, but I'm going to follow that step by step to do that stepper card. I love that stepper card. It's really, really cool, actually. And I love the way you could go over the edge and then not worry about going over the edge, because it actually becomes a feature as well. I tell you what, they think of everything, don't they? You'll love this. You'll all absolutely love this. I thought it was absolutely genius. Now, who is it? It was a lovely lady in the comments. My comments jump up and down all the time. But a lovely lady said, I've got so many CC products. And what I'm doing is I'm convincing my other half that I'm preparing to not be bored when I'm retired.
I read that one.
Yeah, how cool is that? And that's good life advice to everyone. So if you are, and this matters not whether you are a lady of a certain age or not, however close or far you are to retirement. In fact, Sara would definitely use this one just as a good excuse. She would say, right, well, I'm just preparing not to be bored when I'm retired. Yeah, okay, I might only be 36 now and might not retire until, 60s or whatever, but I'm preparing not to be bored when retirement comes. That's a genius idea. I love it. I lost who said it, but yeah, well done, congratulations. Now, a couple of you have asked me to run through all the details on this Christmas Edgeable bundle, so I will. Because lots of you I know are going for the full bundle, where of course, remember, you get the 8 dies, but you're only paying for 7, and you get the Centura Pearl free as part of the anniversary giveaway. But I'll go through every one by one, because there is individuals available, of course, and you have got multi-buys as well. So the first one is called Bearing Gifts. So that's those lovely floating presents. going right the way along that edgeable. And I love the way it's got this kind of dotted, almost like a stitching line in there. And if you are a stitcher, by the way, that's your chance to get your embroidery threads through there if you fancy that, or hang little bells or other little decorations from a little bit of jewellery wire or a little bit of twine through there would be exceptional. In fact, you could probably open 2 or 3 of those up if you wanted to, and weave some Christmas ribbon in and out of them. Get me having ideas. Whoa, I had lots over the weekend as well. I'm not due another one yet. Anyway, next one is called Holly Berries. Holly Berries is beautiful because really, if you love colouring, if you love decorating, whether it be stick-on jewels, whether it be a daub of glue and a little bit of red glitter to get those berries in, you can have great fun with that one. And that one is called Holly Berries because they are holly berries. And then the next one is called Traditional Trees, which is beautiful. And I love this because you could just keep taking this on as a theme, couldn't you? Remember, you can layer these edgeables as well. I saw a sample, I'm not sure I've got one of the samples here, I think Sara might have it. There's some samples where you can actually layer up the edgeable detail as well. Rather than just having it on the edge of a card on its own, there are plenty of ways of being able to layer up that edgeable. And of course, you can get them to meet in the middle and all sorts. This is beautiful, isn't it? Really, really gorgeous. This is ornate baubles. Again, spectacular details. You could paper piece if you want to. You could be paper piecing back into that. You could be putting some other cardstock behind that if you wanted to highlight it. You could acetate behind that as well if you wanted to. No problem at all. Next one is your Christmas angels. And here they are. So your angels are both looking inwards to the center of that. So again, what you could do is cut this out twice, cut it out in black or your background card, and then cut it out again, and then highlight the angels in something like a matte mirror gold, I think would be my choice. I'm obsessed with matte mirror card now. I can't stop playing with it. I think even if I'm going to be making Easter cards, it's going to be matte mirror. It's going to look like Christmas. I don't mind. Christmas can be all year round as far as I'm concerned. Then we've got your dancing snowflakes. There's lots of detail in there, lots of wonderful fine flourished detail in there. Do make sure if you're securing this to something like acetate or something like that, you've got a dotty tape pen. It's one of the anniversary deals, just saying. And if you're buying the bundle, by the way, you're only paying up to that point. Oh no, one more actually. Yes, there's one more, isn't there? Oh, you're going to love this one. This is your Snow Friends die, which is really, really gorgeous. I love that. And again, it's got snippability, isn't it? Because you can cut the snow people out of it. You can use the fence detail. You can cut it out again and add the fence in. And if you're buying the whole bundle, that's the point at which you stop paying if you're buying this bundle, because the final die, which is the night before Christmas, is coming along in this bundle for free as part of the anniversary giveaway. And so is, where did I put it? Here it is. A pack of Snow White Hint of Silver Centura Pearl will also come free if you're going for this bundle at $55.93 or $83.93. Now, you can break it down, if you want to, into either individuals, which are $7.99 each or $11.99, or you can go 2 for £15 or $20. But when all 8 are coming out at that, because you're getting the free die and the free paper, £55.93 or $83.93, why wouldn't you do that? Now listen, we've got a whole week of celebrating. I feel like we're trying to cram in a whole week of celebrating into 1 2-hour show. We've got a whole week of it. And on Wednesday, we're going to have a very, very special takeover here on Crafters TV as part of our anniversary.
Join me this Wednesday on Crafters TV for a Creative Cravings Totally Tiffany takeover. Tiffany's going to be with me in the studio. She's going to have some fantastic products, some amazing deals, and it's all going to be happening here. Creative Cravings, Crafters TV, me and Tiffany this Wednesday.
Wonderful, looking forward to that as well, because if you're like me and I thought I had it all sorted out and all my storage nicely organised, and then I think I'm going to run out of space tomorrow basically, so I think I need to watch that takeover on Wednesday with Totally Tiffany. It's going to be absolutely brilliant. Right, okay, just to let you know that this bundle, the stock of the show bundle, well over 60%. So we are approaching 2/3 of the stock, completely and utterly sold out and gone. Remember, the individuals are available and the multi-buy, but the biggest value, of course, part of the anniversary giveaway is this bundle. So be quick if you love it, because it certainly is setting the internet on fire. Sorry, you've been having a little flick through the comments, haven't you?
I have. I need one of them fancy iPads like what you've got, Derek. I've just got to read them like this. I tell you what, it's been, let's have a look. Debbie Holiday said she's made my Bailey's fudge.
Yay!
Woo! How did it go, Debbie? How did you enjoy it? Oh, I love it. I can't make it very often, I can tell you. Let's have a look. Nancy was asking me what size to do the envelope for this one. So let me have a tell you, Nancy. I would be making a custom size envelope box that was 6 by 7.5 inches. 6 by 7.5 inches. Kate's in bed sick. Oh, sending lots of love, Kate, thinking of you. Let's have a look. Tom was telling me he's treated himself to the whole collection. You do right, Tom?
Yay!
But he said he's really lucky his husband buys him as much as he buys himself. So that's a good way to do it. Good setup. Julia said she tried to resist, completely failed. I can totally believe it with these. And Nandi had a really great idea. She said the precious memories. So that if you go and watch back the masterclass that I did last Thursday, I think it was, or last Wednesday, the precious memories are 4 by 6. So these could all be used on the edges of your precious memory pages. How fabulous would that be?
Brilliant.
So some great, and what I'm loving is there's loads of hints and tips from everybody else as well as from us. So it's like we've got to read the comments to keep up as well as you guys. But do you want me to show you? I was going to show you this one. So this is your second top favourite die in this collection after the snowflake one. It's called, what was it? It's officially called Night Before Christmas. But it's Santa Claus flying along with his little reindeers, and these work brilliant in a box lid. So I thought we'd do a box from scratch for anyone who's brand new to the whole box making thing, okay? Now, if you're doing box making, you need to cut 2 pieces of card to exactly the same size. And I'm just going to go nice and easy, and I'm going to cut these to 8 inches wide so that we've got a nice kind of rounded off size. So 8 inches, and because we're working with A4 cardstock, it's just over 8 one way by almost 12 the other way. So I've just trimmed that. They'll come in handy for another project. I'll put them in my little plan box, and you've got 2 pieces exactly the same size. Now bring in, where did I put that scoreboard? I've got the spare one over here anyway. Right, if you're using your scoreboard, what I'm going to do, bear in mind, because these dies work brilliantly well at 6 inches, if I was to do a box that was 1 inch all the way around, that just leaves me 6 in the middle. That's a bit tight. So I'm going to go a little bit smaller. I'm going to go 3/4 of an inch all the way around, so that gives me like a little bit of breathing room on the other side. Does that make sense, Derek?
Yep.
So I'm doing the lid on this side here. So I'm doing all 4 sides at 3/4 of an inch, which should mean that will fit in here. There it is. So that's going to fit in there, Santa Claus and the reindeers, and we're going to be left with a little bit of edging at the side.
We're going to take your word for that because it's looking invisible there, but it'll all come together. The magic will all happen at once, won't it?
It totally will, it totally will. Now, for the box base, what you're going to do is you're going to come to 3/4 of an inch, but from the bottom. And what that does is that makes the sides on the bottom a little bit higher than 3/4 of an inch. And what that means is, to make that higher, it pinches the space off the inside. So when we come to do the base of the box, which you will see now, oh, have I got that straight? I'm going to just check myself, make sure I've got, because you should always have it buttered right up. There we go.
I love that
it's just a little bit off.
I used mine for the first time yesterday, Sarah. Isn't it genius? The finish it gives you. Because I was just thinking, well, do you really need one? You could kind of just fold it yourself and do the measurements and whatever. You do that and then compare it with the results that the scoreboard gives you, and you will never ever try it yourself again.
Exactly. And the thing is, it's quite often the simple things that make the biggest difference to people. Yeah. So honestly, I've had a load of people who've said, you know, that just having the scoreboard, whether it's to make boxes or whether it's like the stepper card that we've just done, makes such a difference, right? Now here we go. You can decide with your Santa Claus now. Do we want him like this? We could take him over the corner. Oh, that looks quite fancy. Should we try that one?
Yeah, why not?
Because the one that I'd done I'd put them straight across the middle. So I'd put them like this, right?
Going off piste, I love it.
But they work really, really well across the corner as well. So when you want to take, however you want it, just position it in place. Bearing in mind, okay, this is the part that's going to stay connected, so tape the bottom bit down. Now this is, because we're working with A4 cardstock now, it's not going to fit in to your, actually it would if I wanted. Yeah, it would, look at that. Hey, Derek, I surprise myself sometimes. Right, what I am going to do though, no, I was going to say I'm going to tape the paper down as well so that that doesn't move as it's going through the machine. So just going to hold it in place there. Same sandwich configuration, right? And we're going to offer that through, and that's going to give us a cut. There we go. Oh, look at that. It even works perfectly with the Junior. I've saved myself that extra 9 seconds there, Derek. I'll not know what to do with myself later in the show.
I know, precious time, hey?
Right, so this is the bit that people always need the help with. What to do next with this when you get to this stage. So are you ready? I'm going to take off this tape. Just fine. So don't worry if you even tear your card a little bit there, which I haven't done, thankfully. But can you see, I'm going to lift this off now. We've got our Santa Claus. Now it's knowing where to cut. So watch this. I'm going to bring this in, and I'm going to use, just because it's a nice, it's much nicer to work on a self-healing mat than your glass mat for cutting, I find. And I'm going to come down that edge. So can you see, I'm going to go from where that cut is there, and I'm going to cut to the edging here. There we go.
Sarah, just a quick question. When are you cutting down a score line there, are you?
No, I'm cutting just slightly inside. So here is my score line.
Yeah, of course, sorry.
And I've just cut slightly inside the score line.
Cool.
So the same here. Here's the score line. I'm just going to cut, I'm going to pretty much go from that reindeer's ankle there. And I'm going to come all the way down. And because I've just done this kind of by eye a little bit, I'm leaving roughly the same space all the way around. So I'm leaving around about a ½ an inch. If I was taking my time, Derek, I would have measured all that out properly.
Just a quick reminder as well, the tools that you're using right now are in the tool bundle. It's one of our anniversary deals. You see underneath where Sarah's hands are there, there's a nice strap across the bottom there. That's a really good little tool collection actually, and of course it's part of the £250,000 giveaway, so there's free stuff in it, so worth investigating if you're looking for a metal edge ruler. Sarah, I don't think I'd ever heard of a metal edge, because it's a plastic ruler or acrylic ruler, isn't it? But it's got a metal edge. I've never heard of that before.
Metal edge, and it comes along here. There it is there. So it means that you don't, because if you were cutting like this on the other edge, you'd go into your ruler and you'd damage your ruler. So this totally stops you, keeps you up against the metal edge, you see. Oh, awesome. It's very important. Right, here we go. So we've cut into the front of that box. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in a little bit of that gilding wax as well, just because I think it really shows this off. Let's have a look. I've totally seen a little bit of antler there needs popping out. Right, are you ready here? So just look how much better this looks when we bring a little bit of silver up from the bottom. Isn't that lovely? Now you could leave your box like this, Derek, if you wanted. However, personally, I think, especially if you're doing things like a Bailey's fudge, or any type of fudge for that matter, or cookies or whatever it is, these look so much better when you've got, can you see, I'm going to put a little bit of, let's have a look. I'm going to put a little bit of acetate behind, Derek.
Can I just say, Sarah, as well, because I don't think I've said it out loud yet. Oh, yeah, no, I did. Debbie and I both enjoyed. Oh, no, it wasn't Debbie and I, was it? It was Leanne and I, wasn't it? I forget which day of the week it is now. They all merge into one, don't they? They're all fabulous. But it was when I was with Leanne and we were launching the Tri-Blends on that show that we both shared your gorgeous fudge. Oh, my word, it's amazing. And now we've all got the recipe as well. Just go onto Sarah's Instagram. And it's there on the grid, isn't it? So if you want to do it, and you can use your booze of choice. So you basically stole another recipe, but she substituted evaporated milk, which is, I mean, I don't know if it's healthy.
No, I used the evaporated milk. I substituted all of the regular milk out for Bailey's.
Yes, that's right.
Let me tell you.
Why have milk when you can have cream
Why have milk
liqueur?
when you can put Bailey's in? Absolutely.
Wonderful.
Right.
It's worth it though.
So look at that. Because we've got them dotty tape pens in stock, Derek.
Yeah.
I used, oh look, I've got tape down here. I'm going to use the stick away to clean that up later.
Yeah.
That has stuck me. I've put little bits of the dotty tape behind there. That is absolutely perfect now. And then it means I can cut these edges and we can get a perfect inner to our box. So I'm just going to literally assemble it as you would any sort of regular box, and then put a little bit of coloured paper inside. And we'll go.
I love it. Do you know, there's so many people commenting right now, so many people sharing with us as well, and you're very, very open with us about the difference that Crafters Companion and Crafters TV has made to you as well. And it's really, really lovely that you share that as well, because doing it is one thing, but then saying it out loud, you know, in front of the world is quite another thing. So it's very kind. It's a huge compliment to not just the people in front of the cameras, but everyone behind, everyone at CCHQ, everyone that you don't get to see behind the scenes at Crafters Companion as well. It's really, really lovely. Christine says, for instance, love Crafters Companion, and every one of you so much. Lots of people are writing down the instructions for Sara's stepper card. Yeah, definitely. It's brilliant. And actually, lots of people have said, you know, Sara and the team here have advanced so many people's card making from simply a open like that kind of card to all of these, you know, easel cards, stepper cards, and everything else, because you've given everyone the power of confidence by doing it over and over and over again, and keep showing us different ways of doing those different types of cards, Sara. It's really given everyone the confidence,
to do it, and that's exactly what I was hoping to do, because I find these really easy, but then I love construction, you see. Yeah. And I just think, isn't it nice for me to be able to take the stuff that feels natural to me and be able to share it with everybody? I mean, come on, how fabulous. And that could be a card that you'd made. So that could be, for example, this will fit absolutely perfectly. It just so happens that the box is exactly the right size to fit any one of the cards that you've just done, because it's just slightly larger than 6x6. So isn't that a lovely idea? All these different cards. Oh, I'm going to get ready and do this one next, Derek. I'm going to show you how to do the Z fold.
Oh, show us that
one. The Z fold would fit in there beautifully well. That's what I'm going to show you how to do next.
Oh, awesome. Right, we'll be straight back. I tell you what, that's brilliant. And do you know what? Again, with the card in the box there, how much would we spend? I know we don't buy store cards anymore. I get that. We've got our own world of card making. We don't need to go to the store for cards anymore. But how much might that be in a store? Here's the complete collection, by the way, of all of the 8 edgeable Christmas dies. All 8 of them there. £55.93, $83.93. Remember, this is part of our £250,000 worth of product giveaway that we're doing to celebrate our first anniversary here at Crafters TV. We are giddy with excitement. We have given away, out of the over £15,000 we're giving away in this show worth of product, we've already given away more than £10,000 worth of product in just over an hour, which is incredible. Oh, talking of giving away, we're going to give away another nearly £200, over $260 worth of goodies. And this, you don't even need to buy anything to have the potential of winning this little bundle here, which is beautiful. All you need to do is go into the Crafters TV Facebook page right now, drop us in a comment, or go to our YouTube channel as well. If you're watching us on the big TV, you're also going to have to grab your device and get into the comments and log in and just leave us a comment, because I'm going to be picking a winner before the end of the show, and the show has only 27 more minutes to go, so I'll be really, really quick. Now, just a quick update on this. We were approaching 2/3 of the stock of this bundle, this Christmas Edgeables bundle, when I last gave you an update, and that wasn't long ago, 10 minutes or so. We're now looking at 70% of a sizable stock, and when the stock of the bundle has sold out, there is nothing at that point we will be able to do about it, unfortunately. The individuals might still be available, some of the multi-buys might still be available, but the bundle where you get the free die and the pack of Centura Pearl will be out of here, because, you know, we're good, but we can't make things appear where they aren't, if that makes sense. £55.93, $83.93. Now, we've got one more, or when I say one more, it's never just one more with Sara, is it? We've got an amazing card to see come to life right now. Oh, don't forget as well, everything you spend through the whole of this week, it is double points. So you're getting all of the deals with lots of product free as well. And it's double points all week, which is brilliant, Sara, because as much as I love being here, tomorrow for me is playtime at home and I will be shopping as well.
Well, I feel like I have to kind of give a preemptive apology. So when we ordered the stock of these edibles, we didn't know at that point that they would end up launching on the show where we'd have the double points and the giveaways. So had we known that, we would have ordered an awful lot more stock of them. So if you're wondering why, how on earth are they giving this, how are they giving these sort of stock updates when it's the launch day of a product? That's because we should be launching this, and then it was actually planned to be on shows over the next 4 weeks. Well, there are 8 designs at the moment. You only pay for 7, but you're getting the 1 free and the Centura Pearl. After today, chances are we're going to start selling out one by one. In fact, it might not even be after today, by the end of this show. So once we've sold out of one of the designs, that means that you can't buy the big bundle anymore because we won't be able to give you all of them. Then we'll have 7. So then you'll have to buy it on the multi-buy. And then the next one will sell out. And I can tell you the first one to go, it's going to be that gorgeous snowflake that I showed you. Everybody loves that one. The next most popular design after that is that gorgeous Santa Claus. And then the next most popular design after that one is going to be the bauble. So if you want any of these 3, I can tell you now, chances are we're going to be completely out of stock of them, potentially by the end of today. If you want all 8, you absolutely have to get it while we're on the show. I had planned to feature these in the show that's coming up later today as well. I don't even know if we'll have any of that bundle, the way it's going, okay? Anyway, is it time for me to show you how to do the Z-fold?
Yes, please.
It wouldn't be a Sara Special Edgeable Masterclass without a Z-fold card in. This is my favourite card to do, Derek, when it comes to edgeables. And I think they're fabulous. And this is actually easier than any of the other Z-fold edgeables I've done before. For those of you who are brand new to this, let me walk you through how you do it, because you're going to start with a regular sheet of A4, or if you're working in the US and you want to work on 8.5 by 11, you can start with an 11-inch piece. What we're going to do is we're going to fold it in half. Now, because this is an A4, my half fold is 1 little notch before the 6. So if you're buying any of our A4 cardstocks, you're going to work and you're going to go 1 little notch before the 6. And that will give you pretty much a card which almost meets exactly at the edge. Then we're going to score this in half as well. So I like to go just 1 little notch before the 3, and that will give me, again, a fold back on this one here. So can you see, this is what we then call a fold back card. Some people refer to that as a Z, Derek. But what we're going to do now is just bring in your little guillotine, and we're going to trim this to 6 inches wide. So it's actually just before 6 inches, because we were, if you think, we scored it in half, didn't we? So I'm going to come just before 6 inches, and that is how we're going to create our Z fold. So are you ready? These is where we've trimmed it. What you do is you take this part here, flip it over, and it connects onto your card like that. And that's what gives you the Z fold. I never get old of doing these type of cards. Never gets old. Mm-hmm. So then with this, we're going to bring in that lovely edgeable that's got the baubles on. So where have I put it? Here it is. The baubles. Now, remember, as with all the edgeables, it connects on here. So if I think about this little piece on its own, I'm going to dangle those baubles down from here. So we've got that lovely little bit of edge shaping going on. Hold it in place. Oh, here's a nice little bit of tape that we ran through before. Love nothing more than saving a little bit of tape again. That's going to hold it in place there, and then this is going to run through your Gemini and cut all of those lovely baubles out, one past wonder. There we go.
They are just amazing, aren't they? Sue's got a bit of a question for you, Sara. Mm-hmm. Silly question. But
nothing's a silly question.
Can you make... Oh, no, she said... Sorry, somebody before that said silly question. Actually, there's 2 questions quickly. Should you score so the score line goes in or folds out, referring to that box you were doing before? Should all the score lines be done on the same side of the paper? So
whenever you score, I always score on the top and then fold it away.
Brilliant.
If you want to fold it the other way, score all of your score lines and then fold them all that way first, and then fold them back on themselves. That's how I do it.
Perfect.
Okay?
Perfect.
Brilliant tip, that one.
And
Watch any of my scoring masterclasses and you'll see me talk you through all the theory on that.
And Mary, very, very quickly, I think she's talking about the card before as well. She's saying, how do you make the background paper curve the same as your edgeable?
I generally just draw along the edge.
Oh,
so,
of course.
Yeah. So, for example, if you wanted to know how we did it on here, I just took that. It's a different edgeable, and then I just drew around the edge so that I knew what to line it up on. It's quite easy, wasn't it? Everything's easy once you know how.
Only when you tell us the answer, yeah.
Right, so with this, Derek, because I'm only putting the baubles on the front,
Yeah.
can you see I just cut up that line until we get to the baubles. So that there is going to give me my baubles cut on the front there, so you've got the baubles dangling down.
Mm-hmm.
Now if you wanted, you could go and cut another set of baubles on there. I've just decided to do one set with these. And actually, look what I've done, Derek. I've got this one here. I've coloured all my baubles in, just with the sparkle pens, and we haven't got time to do all the colouring in now, but you see that's exactly the same, but I've just coloured it in with the sparkle pens as we come down here. And then I've also got the base card, and I've started a little bit of my matting and layering. So I've just put a little bit of craft card matted on the back. I'm going to layer up a few of my, let's have a look. I think I'll just do this with a little bit of all-purpose so that I can get these nicely stuck on. So again, and I had somebody asking about this poinsettia pad, and they were like, that's a lovely pad, Sarah. Are you going to be bringing it back into stock? I've just, bear in mind, when I did these cards, I've just used whatever it is that I had at home.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry that we haven't still got that paper pad, but would work just as well with any of the new paper pads that we've got as well. You're just looking for basically some beautiful papers.
Sarah, just a quick question, apropos of nothing, but you know Christine in New York, when you do a paper pad, she has one for using and usually 8 spare. When you release your own paper pads, how many do you like to have at home?
Ooh, do you know, I don't have anywhere near as many as Christine. I'm quite lucky in that I can come and read. So we've got a girl working in our office called Hilary.
Yeah.
Hilary's in charge of all the product.
Yeah.
And Hilary has a special cupboard, and it's Hilary's cupboard, and nobody gets the key other than Hilary.
Not even you?
Nope.
Not even
when
you?
When I want something, I go and ask Hilary. And I know
Brilliant.
that Hilary will sort me right out.
Brilliant.
And Hilary has loads of our paper pads and everything like that going back so many years. So, yes. When I want something, I go and ask Hilary.
Fabulous.
So make best friends with Hilary, basically, is what you need to do.
Brilliant.
Right. Did you see what I did? I used the dotty tape pen
Yeah.
on the back of those, Derek, and then it helps me stick them down really, really well. And then I'm going to stick that part on there. And then that, can you see, is just perfect. That gives me that lovely kind of stepper card, as it was, not step card, like a Z fold card.
Mm-hmm.
And then all I'm going to do to finish it off is I've got a couple of little pearls. Really, nothing fancy on this one. So I'm going to come pearls right down the edge. Oh, and then you know what I've just realised I can use, because we've got them on the shore. I totally could use our glue gun for speed.
Yes.
Yes.
We have an anniversary bundle on the glue gun where you get the sticks for free. Can I just, I'll put that point to you because I've not had the chance to yet while you're doing that quickly. The glue gun, the price is way too low here at Crafters Companion on a regular deal, Sarah, don't you think?
Oh, well, what can I say? It's our anniversary week. Times don't get better
No, but
than
I'm
this.
talking about ordinarily. Before the anniversary
Yep.
deal came along, the glue gun, like, you don't expect a glue gun to be that price, and ours is, but there you go.
It's a core sort of thing that everybody should have. Therefore, I want everybody to be able to afford to have it. So if you don't already have it, I will make a point as well of next time we're doing shipments from our US warehouse, I will try and add it onto that so that we can ship them directly out to you from the US warehouse. But yes, if you're in the UK and ordering, get that glue gun while it's on such a great deal.
Yeah. Oh, it's amazing. I love that card. I think it's just genius, isn't it? It's brilliant. And do you know when you first see it, you think to yourself, I'm not going to be able to do that. I am not going to be able to do that. Listen, I promise you, you just need a little degree of, you don't need a degree, not that kind of degree. You don't need to have gone to university or anything like that. But you just need to come back to this show and just follow. And I never interrupt when Sarah's talking about sizes and whatever. I try not to ever interrupt because I know when I'm watching shows back, I don't want to be shouting at myself saying, stop interrupting, will you? I need the measurements. So you've got all the measurements from Sarah, all of the dimensions that you need. That's how I've made my first teepee card already. I went straight to a teepee. I couldn't believe that. And I know you might think, well, that's a simple kind of card really, Derek. But you know what? Having the confidence to actually do it, and now I'm going to make it mine because it's my homework for Debbie Robinson at the weekend. Oh, it's going to be brilliant. But this collection, Sara, it's just one of those. It's just another one of those where you think, no. Oh, go on then. It's one of those, isn't it?
It is. I can tell you now, it's one of those collections. Look, I'm being really organised and cleaning all my dies out in case I want to do that one again. It's brilliant because this is one of those collections you just can't afford to miss. I can tell you now, the designs are gorgeous. They're gorgeous. They're very usable. Should I run you through all the designs again? I'll show you the cards. So you saw me do the lovely baubles, right? So that is the baubles, the ornaments, whatever it is you want to call it. Okay. Let's have a little reminder of what else we did in the show. Okay. Right at the very, very beginning, we did the one where you've got the little snow couple on there. Oh, and that is, I think that's just such a nice, easy card to do. So I love that one. We also have it, let's have a little look, where we did the snowflake, but with the bow-funded card. Now, I've used the snowflakes a lot. It is going to be the first one to sell out individually if you're going for just a couple of them on multi-buy, but the snowflakes is fabulous. And again, that bow-funded card, you can do however you want. You can do it with any one of the designs. Same with this one here where we did the gatefold where they meet in the middle. How fabulous is that one? That is done with the holly design over the edge. Yep. But again, that would work with every one of the different ones.
That's holly berries.
We've done a lot of cards, haven't we?
I know,
We've had a good show. We also did this one where we did our snowflake edge down the side. That's the one that I gave you all of the sizing for as well. We did the box. So we've done that lovely, gorgeous box. And can you remember I did it a little bit differently to the one that I'd prepared where I'd planned to cut it straight and I did it over the edge and also did the little bit of gilding wax on there as well.
Beautiful. That's the night before Christmas, that one.
What have I run out of time to do?
That's the free one, actually.
The Christmas trees. We didn't get a chance to do the Christmas trees. I might get chance. Well, I'm saying I might get chance in the next show. However, I think there's one thing's for sure. It doesn't look like the stock might make it to the next show. Look at this one here. Oh, that's the presents. How gorgeous are the Christmas presents? So that's the present on the bottom of a stepper card. I think that's a really clever type of card you could be making. Another one that I love that I wanted to show you that I didn't get a chance to. What about doing it on the edge of a concertina card? How fabulous is that one on the concertina card there? If you just want to keep it simple. We've got the lovely angels on here as well. There is honestly... So the reason why you're not looking at them and thinking, oh, well, I'm just going to choose the best 2 or 3 and I'm not going to get the ones that are maybe not the must-have designs. Our team designed over 20 different Christmas edgeables and I had to choose the top 8. Trust me, I could have comfortably chosen 12, 13 plus designs. I had to just narrow it down to just the 8 absolute must-haves. So I've already whittled it down to work out the ones that you absolutely need to have, which is why most people are going for the bundle instead of just cherry picking 2 or 3. So yeah, I'm really sad that it's kind of not going to last past here, but I'm really pleased for those of you who were in at the launch and managed to get all of them.
Yeah, do you know what, Sara? We might just... It's funny, isn't it? The ones that actually it's the trees one, isn't it, that matches my shirt. That's the one that we want to try and get in later. But I have to say, of the show bundle, we're talking about 75%, over 75% of the stock now of this show bundle has sold out. So we may well get to our later show, which remember only comes up in an hour and 10 minutes from now, because we only have now 1 hour between the 2 shows in the day now here at Crafters TV. Now we've changed our hours. So if you're thinking, should you be here right now? It's one of those. We've changed show times today. So £55.93. Shall I go through the designs and put names to them? So if you are going individual, if you are going multi-buy, everyone's going for the bundle. So this just gives you a closer look at the names of each one of them. So the first one there is Bearing Gifts. That's the one with all the gorgeous Christmas presents on it. We've seen loads of gorgeous samples with Sara in this hour. Then we've got the Holly Berries there, which is wonderful for decorating. Really, really cool. This is the one that Sara's itching to do a demo with. We won't have time in this show. We possibly have time in the show in just over an hour's time. That's Traditional Trees. Then we've got the Ornate Baubles. I think, you know, it's one of your favorites, I know, and I can see exactly why. It's an absolutely beautiful die with such a lot of intricate detail in it. Then you have the Angels, which is Christmas Angels, this one. So you can see you've got your 2 angels, one here and one here, and they're looking into these 3 stars of wonder, and they've got snowflakes on the outside of them. In fact, are they snowflakes or stars? Well, either really. You could interpret them as either if you wanted to. Really, really gorgeous. Then we've got in our bundle, this is the dancing snowflakes, this one, isn't it? Which is really, really beautiful. Love this. And the cutest one, I think for me, of the whole bundle is those snow friends, which is really gorgeous and it's got lovely snippability to it as well. And if you're buying the bundle, that's where you stop paying at this point, because you also get for free, as part of our £250,000 worth of product giveaway for our anniversary, you get the night before Christmas die for free in your bundle. You will also, if you're going for this bundle, you'll also get the pack of Centura Pearl Hint of Silver. It's the Snow White Hint of Silver. You will get a pack of 10 of those for free in your bundle. So 8 dies for the price of 7, plus your paper in there as well, which is brilliant. I love that. £55.93 in the UK, $83.93 in the US. You see how that price ends in 93 cents. When you go to a store, what ends in 93 cents? Nothing, does it? So you can see how those numbers have really been crunched to give you the biggest value. You can, of course, go for them individually if you want to, and there is also a multi-buy available, 2 for £15 or $20, and I think they're all absolutely exquisite. By the way, I am just literally a couple of minutes before I choose my winner for that free prize bundle as well to celebrate our anniversary. So if you're commenting, do it now. Do a quick comment right now, because it could still be you. Right, in the meantime, lots and lots of you are taking advantage of our anniversary deals. There are 2 Gemini anniversary deals, one for the big machine, one for the junior as well. But I want to focus in on the large Gemini, because if you've just been considering making that purchase, today, of course, comes with all the goodies it usually comes with. So all the plates and some free dies and an embossing folder and bits and pieces. But today, as part of the anniversary, you're going to get another £100 or $100 worth of free dies and embossing folders in with it as well. But let's find out together just a little bit more about the Gemini.
This is Gemini, one of the fastest, quietest electronic die cutting and embossing machines on the market. Its industry-leading high-pressure system delivers fantastic results from intricate dies and folders, all at the touch of a button. Its oversized opening and platforms provide for edge-to-edge cutting of US letter and A4 size with thin metal dies, allowing you to cut materials such as thin cardstock, vinyl, craft metal and fabric. No cranking needed, as it will move the plates through automatically and quickly, which means you may spend less time on preparation and more time on inspiration. The Gemini has optical switches, making it hands-free and fully automated, with a built-in auto-reverse function for protection. It's easy to use, so you're always in control. Its sleek low-profile design makes it a superb addition to any craft workspace. It has built-in handholds, meaning you can easily take it anywhere. The Gemini is a universal die-cutting and embossing machine that works with the majority of all leading brands of thin metal dies and embossing folders. All of the platforms that you need come included in the box, as well as a thick rubber embossing mat for intricate detail work on your dual-purpose cut and embossed dies. The addition of the metal cutting plate allows you to cut intricate dies in a single pass through the machine and enables you to cut multiple layers of fabric. For a perfect cut every time, you need Gemini, the electronic die cutting and embossing machine made by crafters for crafters.
Thank you, Dave. It's awesome, isn't it? It's just such an awesome machine. I've got mine, and I've only had mine a couple of weeks, but I have to say, and knowing the story on how the Gemini was developed as well, gosh, isn't it incredible? What an amazing machine. It's kind of like the only machine you will ever need. In fact, I haven't got the board here in the studio that shows all the different, I know it mentioned it in the VT there, but all of the different materials that it can cut through. Things like cork and leather and vinyl and fabric and things that you just think, no, that's not going to go through my die cutting machine. No, yeah, of course it will, in shed loads, because it has got the maximum pressure available to it of pretty much any die cutting machine that you could ever want, not just for now, but it's future proofed as well. It's awesome. And have you noticed as well, and I know this is said quite a lot, but you remember as well that there isn't like you know, like your mobile phone, for instance, you might be, and I'm not going to pick any particular mobile phone, but you know how the model numbers go up and up and up and up and up, and as soon as you get the newest one home, which you've spent a lot of money on, you think, oh, there's a new one. And there's always someone who's just upgraded their contract and they've got the newer one. And you're like, yeah, but I've only had this 3 weeks. I haven't had time to show it off to everyone. And like, you've got the better one, because next week there's always another one. But the Gemini is the Gemini is the Gemini. There isn't a Gemini 1 and a Gemini 5 and a Gemini 6.0. There's the big Gemini, there's the Gemini Junior, and then there's our, where's it gone? There's our Gemini Mini as well. It's been taken out because we're displaying other things this week, our anniversary deals. It's incredible, isn't it? And when you think commercially as a business, when you've got technology, keep re-releasing it, keep upgrading it, keep updating it. They don't need to, because the Gemini is the original and the best, which is brilliant. So remember us on our anniversary deal, $179.99 here in the UK, $249.95 in the US. And that's already good, because remember, your Gemini as standard, it comes with your plates, it comes with free dies and bits. So even if it came with nothing else, you would be ready to play already. Comes with some nesting dies as well. I had great fun with the nesting dies. Just testing it out is brilliant. But as part of the anniversary deal, where we're giving away over £250,000 worth of product this week, did we mention that? In fact, in this show, we've given away over £15,000 worth of product in this show alone. And that could be far more, because to be honest with you, as you know, a lot of you shop before the show comes on. A lot of you shop while the show happens, and a lot of you come back and watch the show later as well, and there are even more sales for the next 48 hours that are attributed to that show. So where we say £15,000 worth of product given away in this show, that's just where we physically here on Monday the 24th of August between 1 p.m. and 3 p.m. in the UK. That's not accounting to what happened before the show came and what happens after the show, where the deals are still live. In fact, the anniversary deals on the Geminis, they're available all week, which is brilliant. Well, I say they're available all week. As long as the stock can withstand, we will do that. So £100 or $100 worth of free product coming to you when you buy your Gemini, or indeed your Gemini Junior, because I'll change the details to the Junior now, because that's on the same kind of deal. So your Junior is $139.99 or $199.95, and comes with the same amount of free product that the big Gemini does. I know, I know, it's bonkers. So it comes again with £100 or $100 worth of free stuff, and it's all beautiful, big, gorgeous dies and stamps and embossing folders and things that you will know and love. Now listen, I mentioned over the weekend, in fact I hinted far too heavily over the weekend, that if you need new plates for your machine, we've got, for your big Gemini, we've got a complete plate collection, which is amazing. At $49.95 or $74.75, you've got all the plates there for your big Gemini, which is brilliant, and you are getting free the metal plate and the carry bag there as well. They are coming to you for free as part of our giveaway of product, which is incredible. So we've got many more anniversary deals as well. We've shown you the first 3. Let's show you the other 9. Oh, let's do it. We've got a couple of minutes. So tape pens, 6-pack for $19.95 or $29.75. Tape pen number 6 is free as part of the giveaway if you go for that bundle. We got the Dotty tape pens as well, same deal. £24.95 or $34.75. Dotty tape pen number 6 is free. We've also got an ultimate crafting bundle for you as well. So this is your tote bag, your low tack tape, your 9-inch straight scissors and your precision tweezers, and for free your Kalal tacky glue, your fine tip glue applicators and your 2 pokey tools as well. They come free as part of the anniversary giveaway. That's why they've got the golden gift. Look out for the golden gift on the website. It means there's something free. £45.46, $62.80. Then we've got an ultimate glue bundle for you. This is really, really good. So this is where you get the Kalal tacky glue and you get the all-purpose glue as well. And then for free, you get the fine tip glue applicators, which is easy for you to say. That's the bottles at the bottom. with the fine tip applicators. You see them in the demos all the time. £7.98, $14.44. We've also got the tool collection as well, which is the metal edge acrylic ruler that Sara used a wee while ago, and a craft knife as well, a straight craft knife. And we'll send you for free in this bundle the edge crimper. Comes along just for the ride, £9.98, $13.90. We've also got the glue gun for you as well. Now you just pay for the glue gun here, the glue sticks, of which you get 10 of them. They come for free when you buy this now, £11.48. Sorry, it's not £11.48, should be £11.48. This is for the UK only, by the way, £9.99. We'll try and get the glue guns back into our US warehouse and do a nice deal into the future. They're out of stock in the US warehouse at the moment. Back to our Christmas edgeable dies. Oh my word, really? Wow, another 5% of the stock has sold since the last time I gave you an update, which wasn't that long ago at all. Congratulations. Oh, blimey, I was just about to go and say goodbye and say see you in an hour. Hang on a minute. We've got to give this prize bundle away, haven't we? Right, we've been shuffling through all of the comments. And I have picked a winner, and I've sent all the details to our team. So, this big prize bundle is going to... We have no drum roll, so I'm going to have to just say congratulations, Liz Hughes. It is you. Congratulations. You're on, I think you were on our Facebook page, weren't you? Saying so excited about the Crafters TV anniversary week celebration. So looking forward to see all the deals and the new launches this week. She says, happy anniversary. Liz, I need you to email prizes at crafterscompanion.com as quickly as you possibly can, and I will get that prize bundle out to you. And listen. If you want a winner this time, when we come back in just 1 hour's time for Monday Makers, we've got another bundle. We have got another bundle for you to enjoy as well. Our anniversary deals will still be there. Let me see what else we've got. Oh, we've got Annabelle Spenceley stamps this afternoon as well. Plus, we've only just launched them. The Tri-Blend brush markers as well are going to be on the show. Sara's going to have a great time with those because I'm not sure she's been on Crafters TV with them yet, has she? So she's going to absolutely love those. And of course, we've got another giveaway as well. In fact, are we giving away another £15,000 worth of product in that show as well, are we? Yes, I think we probably are. Right, okay, normally I'm saying see you back here in 3 hours or something, aren't I? But right now, I'll see you back here in 60 minutes for Monday Makers. See you there.